Healing pebbles, almondine mass. Count almondine, sir. Okay, well we can't jump down there even if we wanted to, so maybe we can, but I don't really. That would not be a good idea. That's quite a ways back. And at this point, it's better for us to keep moving forward than it is to go back to the campsite. Oh man.
What a splendid view.
Totally worth it.
What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped?
Not really.
Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
We haven't died from fall damage yet.
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here!
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Winwell. Positive thinking is everything.
Like, this is like gratuitous, right? Is that the right word? This is just too much.
We finally reached the top.
I made it to the
My
top.
limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Heavy treat.
Already? You kids need to train more.
You kids just do not know how to train.
No backing down! Air pressure!
I can't tell which tidal wave is which.
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
No complaints here! You're mine! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Shine!
Certainly not.
This'll come in handy.
Regenerate!
Confiscated.
Don't suffer in silence.
Attack and defense! You do everything!
In the Royal Guard, that is the job description.
Speaking of jobs, we should get to finishing this one. Tornado drive!
In here. Get on in there with the others.
On your knees.
This one's mine.
It was
Sweet now.
air pressure! I'll crush you!
You know who barely goes into overlimit? Linwell. Well, me too, but that's because I'm not up there taking damage and shit.
Can you take it?
Can you take it?
Going in.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Went from first to last. Where are we?
Discourteous, aren't you?
So how many of these jumping gorillas are there?
In a bind? Eat this! Armor won't
Okay.
save you! Now I'm in the groove! Elusive deity! Nothing will hold me back! Take this! No armor can stop me!
Remind me to
That's my
stay
cue.
Shut him down! Tornado drive!
going in. Like a moth, the flame.
On your knees! Air pressure!
Going in.
Shattering pieces! Attack time! We are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong.
What about me?
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a worthy opponent.
Please make your way!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Alright, fight took a little bit of my concentration. Drums of the Master, a pair of tangerine and teal percussion instruments, lovingly nicknamed Don and Katsu.
You've collected an awful lot of those objects. You sure it's not just
Hush. Be quiet for a moment. The pieces speak to me.
What?
These relics that have scattered about. I can hear them whispering, longing to reunite with their lost friends and become one again.
Really? Do you hear any voices coming from them, Rinwell?
What? No! Don't get me wrong. I'm really interested in these things too, but I'm not crazy.
But don't you sometimes mutter stuff like, "Come to me, astral energy," when you cast your arts?
You're right. Oh my gosh.
Maybe I am crazy.
Aureum and I actually alike?
Its charm really shines through now that it's been reassembled. Its streamlined shape, its geometric patterns. This is no mere amateur's work.
He's in his own little world at this point.
You get just like him when it comes to weapons, you know.
You're right. Oh my
I
gosh.
guess we all have our own
Just
interests and
like the wind.
hobbies.
Huh? Why are you guys so quiet all of a sudden?
I sense a strange power from this.
Now, what does that do? Taiko no Tatsujin. Well, I never played that. Combat point boost. Nice. I mean, this was Pac-Man, but I didn't really take a good look at it before. And the fact that this is Soul Edge and Soul Calibur is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet indeed. Ah, we're back
Here
where
I
we
am.
started. Zephyr deceased. Man, there wasn't a whole lot to this place, was there? Land of Not, Ganath Haros.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganath Haros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
It's an old-fashioned
Land of water
beatdown.
or no,
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Elfin shouldn't
I
have
mean,
to
I agree
grit his
with
teeth
Law.
while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Not a fan of sexual harassment. To say the very least. Hey, how are me animals doing? Sorry, the rat got in, even though you have fucking cats there. I don't know, let's do some more exotic animals like sheep and horse. Still haven't got any Tempest Fangs, Infused Statue Fragments, Lustrous Astral Crystals, so that's what we're still needing. Sheep meat. Sheep meat. That's usually called lamb, right? There's not really... I'm not a... animal person, zoologist.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. You're right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most
Definitely possible to be seen from
certainly
afar.
large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we have
I don't
to
remember
watch
us
Shiva.
seeing the castle.
We can still get her back, you know.
That would have been a
That's
nice
right.
scene.
I won't let Volron take her away from us.
Well, yeah, I saw it, but nobody was there with me.
This shall suffice. Please.
Let us all eat some delicious stew.
Care if I hang out for a while?
You're certainly
I
strapping
wanted to
enough.
ask you something.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almadria made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almadria? A victim?
To a Renin, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renins who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renin would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renins, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danins such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine.
You're not closer to Holy.
Best get ready for tomorrow.
If you say so.
Once we finish eating, we should get going.
I don't want Shion to get
Oh,
mad at us
more
for dragging our
wolves.
feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought
I've
she'd
always loved her, but I never said anything. Why am I so awkward?
be there.
Oh, right. I forgot to turn this in. Hang on. Can I fast travel here? Love to marshlands. I'd love to get to know you. Oh, look. We can't go back. And there's no side quests in these other areas anyway. Shinefall Woods. I love to get to know you. Let's go turn this in, I suppose. Pelagian.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Yeah, looks like we did. I never had to run this much back at the palace.
Okay.
Okay.
We cleared them all out. Sorry, I
Yes.
forgot that we had to turn this back
Really?
into you.
Dohalim.
3 life bottles, 3,800 gold, huh? That's only enough for
I'm
one.
going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the
Barely enough for
preparations to me
one
as well. I'll bring the
orange
raws.
gel.
Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
Grilled fish. I'm more a fan of fried fish myself. Love to marshlands. Imagine if we're only at the halfway point and this game is actually 60 hours. That'd be kind of nuts, huh?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Man, 1,300 frames dropped. Like, what the fuck is that about? Like, something, like, used up a lot of CPU for just a split second. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on or how to fix that shit. I wish I was more computer savvy.
Illuminate the dark, not in your dreams. Illuminate the dark. Come forth, holy land. One more time. Now I'm in the groove. On your shattering watch it. One last raging campaign. All back in their defense. Glad you had your use. I'll show you how you strike. That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Yeah, appreciate the concern.
The sooner you stop thanking, the sooner you can start helping.
I mean, yes, sir. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
In here. On your knees. This one.
Air pressure.
Sleep now. Get on target plan. Now.
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
This could be useful.
Like, I like the way this zone looks. Like, it's getting past... See, I thought it was going to be nothing but jungle, but actually... Ganath Haros is actually quite pretty. I like water, so... like watery levels and... as a theme.
On your knees.
Go get it. Illuminate the dark. Holy glimmer. Holy land. These ones can run free.
In a bind.
Illuminate the
This
dark.
one's mine.
Holy
On your knees.
I'll run you through.
Air pressure.
It's too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
You gonna hit me or what, dude?
Everlasting darkness. Shine, radiant light. Shine, radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
These dudes can never actually hit me whenever they use that attack. They always seem to miss me, even if I stand perfectly still. See that?
Come on. Elusive deity. Now I'm in the groove. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
It's like they're always just off slightly.
trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
How quaint. Ooh, strawberries.
Little help.
On your knees. Armor won't save you.
Lightning condemned.
Eat this.
Thunderblade. Illuminate the dark.
Take this.
Holy land.
Hurricane. Eagle Fly. Look sharp. Begin. Take this. Eat this. Anything in armor is deity. Rotating flashlight. Aureum Drive. Begin. Not so fast. Eat this. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
You haven't even been doing anything this whole time, Elfin. You've lost your powers. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. It's like AJ said yesterday, like
I'll smash you.
they've
Radiant light.
only been able to create like 5 different enemy types, and we've just been fighting those this entire time. It's like the things that are like super different are just the Gigantos monsters, and even then, some of the Gigantos monsters have just been bigger versions of regular monsters.
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No place here. Regenerate.
Now.
Demons descend. Flashing bang. Easy.
Way to go.
Air pressure. Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
Zara frozen.
Hammer.
Ado pressure.
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
It's funny how they've translated
Never
that
a dull
over the
moment on
years.
this journey.
It's climbable? Oh yeah. Yes, it is. Have I fully explored this chunk down here? I think we have. Nope. Flatfish. You incompetent flatfoot. This lead to anything? Doesn't look like it. What about over here? So I can climb up here, but I'm pretty sure we came from up there, yeah. Barbed crystal. Okay, I can't go over there. It's not full open world in that regard. Boy, was I a fool for cutting Jim. Lemon gel. It's kind of like you want to run on the shallow parts so you don't slow down by wading water.
I'll do my best.
I'll face you. In a bind.
Well, you are now.
Begin. You're mine. Elusive deity.
More for the top.
Rotating pile driver.
Up and
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the power regenerate!
Allow me to help you.
Holy glimmer! Holy land! This one's mine!
Elusive deity!
Raging cascade!
I'll face you. Have this. Elusive deity! Soaring blast!
Dance in the wind!
On guard!
Feel!
Eat this! Shine! Radiant light!
Make it
Force of
rain!
regeneration! Regenerate! Reload! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
It's just how we're made, man.
Because
Society
these
puts so
puppies
much
have
pressure
yet to
on
let
us.
me down.
Even though we get more advanced year by year, we still hang on to these ancient concepts of masculinity and bullshit like that. Loftu Marshlands. Oh, I guess this is just a different part of it. Because no matter how technologically advanced you get, if you're not buff and muscular, you're probably not a man, am I right? Huh. What's so special about this that it warrants a fast travel point? It's just an empty field. You can put a man on the moon, but you can't take the ancient tribalism out of the man or something like that. I don't know.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Well, now you tell me. You didn't say anything the first time.
Go no further!
Can you take it? Beckon into everlasting darkness. Negative gate.
Freeze Lancer!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
You know, unless of course I can actually stop you with my ability, which is not available right now.
I can do this all day!
Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
More for the stockpile!
Why, thank you, your lordship.
And will you lay down your life for your lord? Stoop back. Stand back. I'll trip it up.
In here!
Negative gate.
You know, the battle's already almost over, so me using my ability is like kind of a waste.
Can you take it?
Dance in the wind!
There you
In here!
Elusive deity. Ha! Take this. First strike.
Arctic waterfall! Freeze Lancer!
On your
One
knees.
more time!
Look sharp. You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a worthy opponent.
Negative gate.
Too much to handle?
There's going to be fireworks,
Onward and upward.
like literal fireworks, or she's pissed off. Oh, okay. Well, I'm recording, so I won't get into too much juicy detail. All right. My sister's a firecracker in and of herself, so. Okay, I spy that. Man, this map is like ugly designed. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Like, you have to do so much swimming around here. I mean, you know, thematically it makes sense, but it's like it just slows you down a lot of the time.
Coming through.
Dance in the wind! Air pressure! Oh, it's saving this way!
Everlasting dark. Negative gate.
Frickin' does it!
Go get this one!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Yeah, you're here to stop one of them.
I'll crush
Correct
you!
yourself. You don't stop all of them.
Lightning reflex!
And like about once every 20 or 30 seconds, maybe.
Elusive deity. Shine. Radiant light. Beckon into ever. On your knees. On guard. Air pressure. Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate. Now in the blue. Don't suffer in silence. Blow away. Catapult.
That extra training paid off.
Okay. Didn't I see a thing over here? Yeah, I already grabbed it. Okay. There's an owl around here too, so... But the amount of swimming you have to do... A little bit of a downer.
Go no further!
I'll smash you!
Don't mind if I do! Sleep now. More for the
Everlasting dark. Negative gate. I'll bash in their defenses.
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be. Make it right, elusive Rinwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
Holy Glimmer! Holy Wind!
Elusive deity.
Here goes!
Rotating pile drive.
Now!
Rinwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
His auto attacks are weird. Because one push of bumper
Pretty lucky.
will give you like 2 hits as opposed to 1, so...
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
Oh, I mean this dude down here? Well, we can't get to him very easily. Well, whatever. It's not that important to me. We're at the point where we're getting less experience for these dudes overall, so... Sorry for something crawling on my leg. Do not like that feeling. Say now, look at this thing.
Never a dull moment on this journey.
Immutable crystals and barb crystals. Does this actually take us down? No, it's just for show. This is making me have to pee. So what I should do is go PP and then get some water. After this fight, of course.
Can you take it? Instinct shot. Begin.
3, 4, 5.
Elusive deity. Now I'm in the groove. Eating pile driver. Glimmer drive. Tornado drive. Far enough. You shouldn't have messed with me. I'll stop it, charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Fucking guy.
I'll crush you.
Had a sweet combo going.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Somebody always gotta fuck stuff up for me.
Regenerate.
Allow me to help you.
Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate. There we go. Now I'm in the groove.
Allow me to help you. A victory for the
It
ages.
just falls over. I don't know why it was funny to me. He's like, I'm gonna give up. Boop. Now what do we got over here? Where even are we? Just been roaming these marshlands for 15 years.
Hi, Hoodle. Don't mind if I do.
I'll smash you.
Lightning condemned.
Oh.
Can you take it? Look shot. No armor. Stop me. Remind me to stand your on your knees. Air pressure. Tiger blade. To everlasting shock. Negative gate. I can carve through armor. Look sharp.
Get you all tucked away.
Can you take it? Negative gate.
Lost.
Demon's descent. Flashing fang.
Easy peasy. Huh, Hoodle?
Ooh. Pull. Have I checked down there? Don't think so. Didn't I see a treasure chest while I was swimming around? Where did that go? There it is. Hey, alright. Either we get down here from up there, or... Yeah, because obviously, you know, you can't grab ledges in this game. You can dash and jump, but ledge grabbing, that's a whole nother level. What is this, Zelda? Anyway,